Here are some movies that are turning another decade older in 2026. So we're going to start with 1996. Last you do 19... I guess these movies will be turning 7 years older. So David Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier, is turning 80, I think. 70 or 80. Yeah, I think it's 70. Yeah, 70 years old. Okay, then we got 1966. I guess things started to really get better when we get to let's try 1976. The original Freaky Friday from 1976 is turning 50 years old in 2026. And then we go to 1986. And I don't see any good movies until another decade later, 1996. So Disney movies that are turning another decade older in 2026. We've got James and the Giant Peach, which I've never seen. And almost everyone's favorite, Jingle All the Way, is turning 30 years old next year, which is insane. Hunchback of Notre Dame is turning 30 years old in 2026. And in that movie, my favorite character is Quasimodo, because he's trying so hard to fit in and be accepted by the people, being locked up in the tower, and trying to prove that he's not a monster. 101 Dalmatians. I guess it's the live action film. And then, of course, Aladdin and the King of Thieves is turning 30 years old. Now we go to 2006. Movies that are turning 20 years old in 2026. We're mainly doing Disney movies. Eight Below is turning 20 next year. Return to Halloween Town. Yeah, Return to Halloween Town is turning 20. Which, that was not as good as the first three. The fourth, but I do like it's got Lucas Gabriel. He was also Ryan Evans in High School Musical. And then, of course, we've got, let's see, there's Glory Road, Aragon, Eight Below, Return to Halloween Town, Aquamarine, Cowbells, The Wild. Night at the Museum is turning 20 next year. Oh, man. I like that movie, Night at the Museum. Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause, is turning 20 next year as well. Garfield the movie, Garfield, A Tale of Two Kitties, is turning 20 next year. And then almost everyone's favorite, High School Musical is turning 20 next year in 2026. Another movie that's turning 20 is Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. That's the one with Davy Jones. Do you not fear death? All your deeds let bear. I like that. Like Mike 2, Street Ball. I've never heard of that. I've never seen it. but I know it's a very popular movie, especially like the original like Mike. That's turning 20. Brother Bear 2 is turning 20 as well. Dr. Dolittle 3 is turning 20. Ice Age The Meltdown. And Cars. Cars is turning 20 next year in 2026. Ka-chow. I like that. So yeah. And it's been 20 years since Disney last released their last ever VHS tapes. Leroy and Stitch is turning 20 next year as well as the Fox and the Hound 2 is turning 20. The Cheetah Girls 2 is turning 20. Bambi 2 is turning 20. And Mater and the Ghost Light is turning 20. That's a, I guess an 8-minute short. Mater and the Ghost Light. And then, of course, we got 2016. And one of them happens to be Moana, turning 10. So these are movies turning 10 next year. The live action Pete's Dragon. This is the remake. And it's, I guess, inspired by the original Pete's Dragon from the 1970s. I would definitely watch the one from the 70s rather than the one from 2016. They basically ruined it. I mean, the original from 2016, the original from the 70s is my favorite. I would definitely watch the 1970s version over the 2016 Pete's Dragon. Like the one I grew up with on the Disney Gold Classic Collection DVD when it was re-released. Zootopia is turning 10 years old next year as well. Another movie that's turning 10 is Alice Through the Looking Glass from 2016. All of these are from 2016. But it's crazy how a lot of these movies are turning 10. Like, the remake, Pete's Dragon, Zootopia, Alice Through the Looking Glass, Finding Dory is turning 10. The Jungle Book, the live action Jungle Book is turning 10. The BFG, that's my most favorite live action Disney film from that era because it's original, never been made before. And if you guys don't know, BFG stands for Big Friendly Giant. And it takes place in England, Ingerland. I would love to go visit one day. So, after the BFG is the remake of, or the live action Beauty and the Beast. And then the next movie I recognize that is turning 10 is Star Wars Rogue One. So it's been 10 years since Nissan released the 2016 Nissan Rogue Star Wars edition to, I guess, promote the new movie called Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. Storks is turning 10. I don't know. Let's see. Storks. I mean, I don't see it being a Disney movie, but I guess it's owned by Disney. So Storks is turning 10. Doctor Strange is turning 10 years old. Captain America Civil War is turning 10. And then, of course, we got some shorts like Duck the Halls, a Mickey Mouse Christmas special, is turning 10. But these are kind of like the newer movies that are turning a decade old. That's the newest on the list, turning a decade older. And that is Pete's Dragon, the remake. Then there's Zootopia, Alice Through the Looking Glass, Finding Dory, the live action Jungle Book, the BFG, Beauty and the Beast, Moana, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, Storks, Doctor Strange, Captain America Civil War. I mean, all those movies are turning 10 years old next year in 2026. But it's crazy that, all these movies are turning another decade older in 2026. But let me know what your favorite movies are on this list that are turning another decade older in 2026. I'll see you guys in the next one.